Good evening, hunters. This is the long overdue mission pack playthrough. It's the promo pack that we're running on our Square site, and it switches your vampire game or gives you the ability in your vampire hunter game to play cooperative play instead of competitive play. So the first thing I think I kind of want to show off is these are two of the new locations. If you have the Excommunicated pack, you know that we added locations in the Excommunicated. We added London, Tokyo, and New Orleans. I had to look at the cards to make sure I got all three right. And then location cards add an overall buff for hunters and an overall buff for vampires. Or they do something like healing items gained removed from game after use, right? And so one of the first things you do when you start setting up your mission game is you pick a city to play in. And I'm gonna, just because it's kind of what we're doing, we're using new stuff. I'm either gonna pick Milwaukee or Toronto, and I think I'm gonna do Toronto. So when we play, there we go. When we play in Toronto, the crossbow can attack twice, but it has to attack two different monsters in the city. But also bats now, when bats do damage, they do damage to all the hunters. So it makes bats significantly worse. Significantly worse. And the other thing I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about mission cards. Mission cards are in the mission pack. This is the Blessed Are the Poor mission, and what you need to do is deposit stakes, a backpack, and bandages on this card to complete the mission. Deposit action is a new action, so right, you can do one of three things on your turn. You can use an item you've saved, attack a vampire, right? And now it's a deposit. You can do a deposit action. So the deposit action allows you to take cards that you may have, items you may have collected, weapons you may have collected, fang you may have collected, and deposit it directly onto a mission card to help complete it. You work cooperatively with other players, with all the other players playing, to complete that mission, or complete those missions. And we'll go over mission setup in a little bit. I feel like I'm losing my train of thought here. There's also missions that ask you to slay certain types of vampires. So part of a deposit action, or something you can do when you take a deposit action, is actually go through the discard pile and take a vampire that has already been slain, and then use it to fill that mission. You can, and it's only vampires. You can't do it with items. You can't do it with weapons. You have to find other ways to get those weapons and items back into play. Okay, so let's switch things up a little bit, and let's take a look at how to set up our mission game. All right, hunters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm setting up this my mission game. I'm gonna play it solo. I've already chosen a city to play in. I chose Toronto. I have my deck of cards here. This deck contains the core box, Excommunicated, the Gear Up pack, and some of the extra cards from the mission pack. And that's all in here. The reason that's important is when you're playing missions, your team is trying to complete X amount of missions, however many you decide to play, before one of your hunters dies or the deck runs out. All right. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to shuffle up, and I'm going to play 6 missions, and we'll see if I make it. I'm a little less than 50% on wins playing the missions, which is good because a cooperative game should be a little bit more challenging. So what I'm gonna do is deal 2, 3 piles of cards, and then I'm gonna flip my missions face up. That's not good. That's not good either, and that's not good. And then I'm gonna take the rest of the missions, and I'm gonna set them aside. I have no idea what the mission is underneath these cards, but I'm gonna have to complete that mission as well. If you look, the 3 missions I have the Upside Down, which I need to slay the Lord of Bats to complete this mission. I have cleared the Bloodsuckers. I need to deposit 10 Fang to complete this mission. And then I have to catch a thief. I need to slay 1 vampire thief to complete this mission. The next thing I'm gonna do, you guys can't see these guys. Let's move these up here a little bit. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna generate a city, just like I would generate a city in a regular game of Vampire Hunter. I can slide these over just a little bit, and then let's flip some cards here. So I have Holy Water in my city. We have Benjamin McDonald. We have some vampire minions. I have a vampire bat, so when I attack that bat, because of Toronto, it's going to attack all my hunters. Oh, we have Billy Jackson, who we have to attack. And then we have some more vampire minions. So I'm going to think about what I'm going to do next, and we're going to go from there. All right, so I've set up my city and I've picked my missions. We should talk about mission difficulty or game difficulty instead of mission difficulty. There's an overall difficulty associated with the missions. They cooperatively have relatively the same difficulty, with the exception of Dentist. Dentist tends to be kind of a filler, but that's okay. Don't tell anyone that Dentist is easier than the others. I think in the core set, it's still challenging because you're depositing 5 Fang. And it is challenging to get those 5 Fang. What we're going to do is we're going to set a difficulty in multiples of 3, because as we saw in the setup, we set missions up in 3 separate piles, right? So I have 3 missions that I'm working on at a time. So I'm playing easy difficulty, which is 6 missions. Very easy is 3 missions. Medium difficulty is 9. Difficult is 12. Very difficult is 15, which I've yet to do. And what I like to call terrificult is 18, and I have yet to complete 18 missions before the deck runs out as well. But I haven't played it with a red box and a black box yet. So there's a little hint on things to come. So we're going to play this easy difficulty, and let's see how we can do this. And we're going to go to the overhead camera again, and wish me luck, and hopefully I don't embarrass myself and lose at my own game. All right, so here we go. We're going to start off dealing some damage. Sarah has... I'm going to start with Sarah. I'm going to work my way across my hunters. Sarah has no choice but to attack Billy Jackson for 1 and take 2 damage. And then we're going to go right to Steph. And Steph is going to take 2 damage and attack Billy Jackson. But she's also going to gather up 2 Fang. And hopefully we generate some better flip. There is a baseball bat. Bob's going to grab that baseball bat. And Father Kent's going to grab himself some holy water. And we're looking for 10 Fang or a vampire thief or whatever. You know what? Sarah's going to punch a bat. And she's going to take a damage and get a Fang. And everybody else is going to take a damage. So we're going to deal up 3 here. We're going to get this bat out of here. And hopefully get some stuff we can use. Steph's going to grab that whip. And there's a zombie. For those of you that haven't played with the Excommunicated pack yet, Zombies do not allow hunters to heal while they're in the city. So you cannot use healing items when a zombie's in the city. But we got a baseball bat, and baseball bats are good against zombies. So Robert's going to deal 2 and take 1. Oh, zombies also don't generate fang. You don't get fangs for killing zombies. And then we're at Father Kent, and Father Kent has that holy water. So he's actually gonna take this holy water, which might be a bad move, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, there's our vampire thief we need to kill, and we're low on items all around. Might be a good time to kill that vampire thief. But I think what's gonna happen is Sarah's gonna punch that bat and take a damage. Everybody else is gonna take a damage. We're gonna get this bat out of the city. She's gonna get 1 more fang. Nope, we're good. She has 2 fang. I did the fang already. We got a vampire in there. Sarah's gonna whip the zombie, and Steph's gonna whip the zombie, and Steph's card text is that she removes the zombie from the game. So she's gonna take 1 damage, and she's gonna remove this zombie from the game. More vampire minions. Robert's gonna smash this fledgling vampire and get a free fang with that baseball bat. Oh, there's a vampire bat. That's one of our new cards. You cannot attack vampires while vampire bat is in the city, and the vampire bat is a vampire. So it's kind of like he yelled bat and became a bat. So we're gonna throw this holy water with Father Kent. Take no damage, but we'll also dust that vampire bat and collect a fang. There's a first aid spray. Sarah's gonna pick that up. We're kind of in a weird spot here. What does Steph do? Steph's gonna whip the vampire thief. She's gonna take 2 damage, or take a damage, get a fang, and she's gonna kill the vampire thief. So the vampire thief would go over here, and I'm gonna complete this mission because I need to 1. So that's gonna go in my completed mission pile. But then everybody's got to discard an item. Oh, I'm gonna have to discard that first aid spray. That was really dumb. But card laid is card played. And hopefully we flip a healing item here. And we don't. Oh, we're in rough shape. What can we do here? Oh, we need to see what this is. This is a better knife. So we need 3 stakes to complete this new mission. And I have 0 stakes right now. So Bob, I think, is going to punch... We're going to do something gutsy. Bob's going to punch the House Wolf vampire and deal a damage to it. But he's also going to take 4. And then Father, because it's cooperative now, Father Kent's going to do the same thing. He's going to collect 4 fang, kill that thing, and take 4 damage. But we're going to get this House Wolf out of here. And there's a wood stake. So we'll grab that and collect that. There's a UV lamp. But I think what's going to happen is we're going to deposit these 3 fang over here. Robert's going to take the UV lamp. Oh, there's a bat again. You can't heal while that bat's in the city. Father Kent's going to deposit 5 fang. And then, so that's 8 fang on there. And then we're going to get to Sarah, and Sarah's going to deposit 2 fang. And that's 10 fang, so we're going to complete this mission. Ah, there it is. We need 5 fang to complete Dentist. And we're at Steph right now. Steph has no fang. Steph has to attack. She has 6 damage. 4. This is gonna be rough. Steph's gonna... Steph is gonna punch the House Wolf vampire and take 2. So she only has 2 left. We're not in good shape here. Robert's going to do the same thing. That's 9. And we're to Father Kent. We can't heal. We can't attack bats. We had to attack here. I screwed up. So we're actually going to go back a little bit here. What would happen is she would punch. Robert would punch. But then it would be take one, take one, take one. And then take one, take one, take one, take one. And then we're in really bad shape. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think Father Kent has to punch there again. So we're all going to take a damage from that bat because of Toronto. And we're doing that because we can't attack vampires while that bat, but we're going to kill this bat and collect a fang. And there's a household vampire. That doesn't put us in a good spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to use the wood stake. Attack these vampire minions. Deal 3 damage. Kill them and collect 2 fang and take 2 damage. It brings her to 9. Come on, healing item. No healing item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9 and stuff has to attack and she's going to die. So that's a loss for the hunters right there. So I was beaten by my own game and completely made a fool of. I had a really bad misplay. I should have played the first aid spray before I killed the vampire thief. But we completed 2 missions. Oh man, it's bittersweet. But that was a good playthrough, and that's kind of the gist of how missions work in Vampire Hunter, the card game, and cooperative play works. So check out our Square site. If you haven't ordered your pack already, I'm going to put those back up relatively soon. I already have an order coming to fulfill everybody's that pre-ordered, and I'll get those out as soon as I get them. And then I'm going to put that back up, and we're going to run that promo for a little bit longer, I think. Now that this video is up and you guys got a chance to pick up the Gear Up pack and pick up the mission pack and make your home game cooperative. So keep your stakes sharp and get ready for an announcement about the Red Box. Probably coming up in the next couple months. It's exciting. It's some exciting Vampire Hunter stuff. And take care, hunters.